Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here of Hermit Cave. This thing has still not opened a single nether star, and this thing that we set up in the end of the last episode has completely filled up with mostly junk. It does seem to be only vanilla items, doesn't it? But like, we do get end rods and stuff, and some of these things, I mean, the only problem is like keeping the storage clean, because obviously essentially when you have one of these things running, it's just going to fill up whatever it's facing. But we do get emeralds, so I guess we can get diamonds and iron and gold. So I really don't know. I'm thinking about this one still. I'm not sure if I wanna use it or not. To start off today's episode, guys, the plan is to see if we can get into auto crafting. I've been looking around in the quest here a little bit, and there are a bunch of things that I'd like to do. I'd like to get the loot bags opening set up once and for all, so that we automatically open all our loot bags and store the contents. But the main issue I'm having with that is storage, because even though we have this amazing storage system right now with oh yeah, I moved it down, with lots and lots of space underneath here, it is gonna fill up rather quickly when we have loot bags. And to fix that, I'm thinking the best thing is probably to make a bunch of 64k storage units. These things here, these are the ones that we have, but the ones we have we got from quests. Unfortunately, to make these, it's quite a bit of a process to craft all of these things. You need advanced processors, you need 16Ks, you need improved, you need 4Ks, you need basics, you need 1K, you need silicon and glass, etc, etc, etc. Long story short, it is, like I said, quite a process to set this up. So that being said, actually, I'm gonna need to automate glass in order to make this efficiently. I don't actually have glass automated. It's super simple to do though, using a stonework factory, but this one here is making silicon, which is another thing we kind of need to have automated. So I wonder if I should start by making a cobblestone workshop. Stonework framework. Do I have more? I do have more pink slime. Okay, well, maybe I should craft up one of these to start off with. All right, make one. What the? What? No! How have I moved in here? Uh-oh. What just happened? I was standing right here and I got moved? Okay, okay. Quickly before they start misbehaving. That is the strangest thing. I was standing right here and I just got teleported in there? I was standing here crafting. What? Oh man, this game is sometimes, I have no idea what could have caused that. Okay, well, I made one of these. I'm gonna make one more, and I wonder also if this is our last pink slime. Nope, we still have pink slime. Okay, cool. Anyway, two of these. So we just want to set up something simple where the glass is constantly produced and then sent into the system. We don't actually need these filters anymore because I've now locked all the drawers. So to be honest, you know what we're gonna do here? We're just gonna go boop. That may seem scary, but because I've locked all the drawers are actually filtering things themselves. And this will then allow me to have a main cable that goes wherever I want it. Just make sure when you do this to disconnect them from the drawers. It doesn't matter if they're locked, but it's just a cleaner way of doing it. So we'll do that, put a server on this guy, and providing this guy with power now should, in theory, automatically generate glass for us. We'll see. Yeah, and then the glass gets sucked out. Nice, very nice. So now we have an automatic way of creating glass. And also, once this drawer is filled up with the glass, this is going to stop doing its thing, which is really good. So it's just not always going to drain power. And then I want to put whilst we're here, I want to put the silicon up as well. Do the same with the silicon, so that we constantly keep a stock of it. And there we go. Silicon is set up as well. Very nice. I got a spot for it over here. Sometimes you can limit the amount you want to stock keep by limiting the amount of upgrades. So this guy is only going to be able to hold like 2,000 or something. I mean, that's going to be more than we ever need, right? But it's just a neat way of killing two things in the same Killing 2 flies in the same smash? I don't know the saying in English, to be fair. Okay, so now that we got glass all set up, like I said, auto crafting. It is a quest for a refined storage, and we find it right over here. We need to make a crafter. Okay, that shouldn't be the biggest of an issue, and I'm gonna want a few of these actually. That's 2 of them. We're gonna want also a redstone furnace. We made one of these. Oh, why do I have an extra one? Did I forget to use it somewhere? I don't actually know, but that's fantastic. These are super cool. Let's hand in the quest first, and I'll show you how these works in case you haven't done it before. Now, before that though, I gotta find a place for this. The auto crafters, we definitely need to set up in a proper way. So maybe we'll make another one of these things over here. Alright, so I wired a cable over here and I put up our 2 crafters in 2 different orientations. Now you see, I gotta remember how this works because, yeah, I seem to forget this a little bit every time I do it. I also crafted up a pattern grid and 6 patterns. These are very necessary for, this is where you inscribe your recipes. In addition, I crafted up an interface, and an interface is basically a block where you can send things back to your system. As you can see there, interface import. You can also extract things. You can also specify that I want to keep 42 cobblestone in this. Not really relevant right now. We're going to use this to send back the result of the crafts. And yeah, I'm not sure how I want this to look, so I'll deal with that later. But basically, this guy is facing upwards because this guy is going to be an auto crafting redstone furnace. So now when I right click here, it says redstone furnace, whereas this just says crafter. So what we want to do, because some recipes are smelting recipes, right? That's why I'm doing this. We want to input from the bottom. And I think we could possibly get away with outputting on the back here. And then we'll just plonk our interface down right there. So now this will push it into the interface. And hopefully that will push it back to the system. Let's try it out. A smooth stone goes in. And yeah, okay, cool. Then we also need to provide this with power. We only need to provide the redstone with power. Anything in refined storage gets powered through their own cables, by the way. Good to know. So, why is this so good? Well, let's take these processors as an example, right? Actually, we can stay over here. To make the processors that we need for every craft in refined storage is quite a bit of some steps. It's not as bad as it used to be. Oh, and I want to link this up with JI synchronized. Pattern. Why am I searching pattern? I don't actually know. Processor is not as bad as it used to be, but it's still a process. You have to make the cut processor, and then you have to take that and smelt it in order for it to become the real processor. So the first thing we're going to do is teach this system how to make this automatically. So we need to first teach it all the crafting recipes. So I'm going to teach it how to make a cutting tool. Nice. And the cutting tool requires sticks. This is something we are producing from our tree farm, so we don't need to teach it how to make sticks, but we do need to teach it how to make quartz enriched iron. Boom. So we'll teach it that. Then we'll teach it this recipe because we are making... no, we'll teach it the cut silicon. And remember, silicon we're making automatically now. So we'll have that as a raw sort of thing. I think actually, you know what? We need to pay attention here. We need to make sure that this is... or dictionary, because otherwise we may run into problems with the cutting knife's durability. I'm not sure about that. And now finally we can teach it how to make the iron one. Okay, these ones that are just normal crafting ones will go into the crafter. So we'll put them in here, and this will now allow us to, from our system, we should be able to make... I can make my way over here. Processor. Yeah, you see that craft? So now if I click this and start, I may need processors for this. I can't remember. No. There we go. We got a cut basic processor. So the system just did all those steps for us. And this is where this gets really, really nice. So now we also want to teach it that if you smelt this thing, it becomes a basic processor. And because we have a redstone furnace on top of the crafter, or the crafter facing into redstone furnace, all we got to do is go in here. We got to set this to processing mode and then say U equals U. Because this system, I usually say this, but this system is like dumb. It doesn't realize... it's just a data processor, right? So if I tell him that this is this, he'll be like, oh, that's that. And then I'll put that pattern here, meaning that if the system thinks if I send this to this block, it's going to become this, which is what's going to happen, because this is going to send it to the redstone furnace that is then going to suck it into the system. Let's try it out. Processor, Boom, start. The whole thing, it's got to make both recipes, and we should see this completing first. Hopefully. Oh, yeah, we just missed it. I was too impatient. But there you go. You got your basic processor. Sweet. And I want to do the same for all of these processors, obviously. And that's the very first recipes I want to put in here, because every single machine from this system requires processors. So here's another thing. Once you, like, very quickly you will run out of space in one crafter. You can see all of these things that I made. So I made another crafter and you can just plonk it down. Now, I just realized that as in Foodcraft, we actually have the add-on to this mod called the Reborn Storage, which is kind of the next level. This thing can hold a lot of things. Look at this. 327,000 fluids and 60. Yeah, I can't even, the numbers are just too big. And this system is actually a cheaper and better way of doing auto crafting when it comes to crafting. So I may just switch over to this system, to be fair. I have, like I said, I've made some more recipes, including all the different pattern that it takes to make the 64K storage discs, which is what I want for our loot bag opening system. So I guess storage disk. Yeah, I've only made these things yet, but if we also make the housing, I think it's called housing, right? This thing, storage housing. Yeah, okay. So if I make a recipe for that, then we should be good. Housing, and we're very quickly going to run out of quartz, by the way, so we do need to automate that in one way or another. And I'm thinking maybe chickens are the fun way to do that. But let's just try this out. So to demonstrate again how important auto crafting is in modern Minecraft, this recipe requires all of these things, including the processors, everything that I showed you the auto crafting ways for. Then it requires 16K, which requires all of these things, and it requires 3 of these, so you need 12 of these, and then you need to 64 of the, yeah, it's very, very annoying. However, I should be able to just do that, and you can see all the materials that goes into it here. And it says that we have everything, so that's great. We'll start that craft, and I also want to do the storage housing. So let's craft up 3 of those. I'm actually missing glass. That's interesting. But because we have glass automaking, we should get more glass as we are crafting here. Time has passed now, and this is still doing its thing. The main holdback is the Redstone Furnace, and I actually ordered a lot of cut processors, or a lot of the iron and gold processors for another craft here. You can see I've started to craft up the better auto crafting machine, the Reborn Storage one. But yeah, the main bottleneck is this guy right now, and we could upgrade the speed of this guy like we did with the pulverizer and stuff, so I may want to try and do that. But yeah, we can slam this on, and this will just speed it up a little bit. Alright, let's see if the processing of things is done. I've been AFK for a little bit, and we got 2 of them, but it seems to fail to make the 3rd one. And that may have been because I interrupted it, making a lot of processors. And as you can see, I made 50 of each. And yeah, that may simply be because of that. But that's all good. That's all good. Let's take these 2. Let's make a storage housing. And this will give us 2 of the 64K ones. Hopefully, yes. 64K storage. Nice. We're going to use these in a little bit. So they can hold 64,000 different items each. And that includes stackable and non-stackable. It doesn't matter when it's refined storage, as opposed to extra or applied logistics. But before we do anything, though, I would like to, even though we just set that up, I would like to improve it and make the Reborn Storage version if we can. We may need more quartz for this. And to do this, I'm going to need a bunch of heat conductors and a bunch of crafting frames. I actually don't know how many of each. And I may need to go mining for some more quartz. Because, well, we may be fine. If we take these, can we pulverize them? Is that a thing in this pack? Or do this? Oh, we can do that. Nice. Heat conductor there. And then I have 2 crafting storages and 1 CPU. I think we can do this. Storage, CPU, storage. And then we got to frame this. Alright, so crafting frame like that and like that. Now, did this do anything? It did. Okay, we got 2 pages. So, rather than having these slots here, we now have all of these slots. And I'm pretty sure that looks like it's all correct. So, let's just plonk all of these things in here. We'll find out in a second. Broop. And broop. Let's see if we can make a pattern. Pattern. Yeah. And can we craft it? Boop, 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 boom. Doom. Done. Yeah, that works perfectly. So we have 2 big pages, and that's much, much better than 9 slots per crafter, right? It's an unbelievable upgrade, to be honest. So these guys will keep here, but we'll add other machines, because we're going to want different types of machines, like a redstone furnace, pulverizer, maybe an alloy smelter down the line. So they will get used. So once again, I'm going to try and craft up a few of these. I wonder what the next one is, the 128k or the Reborn Storage. 256 is the first one. Okay, so that takes 3 of these. You know what, that's... So instead of having 128, 192, we actually get one for free if we do this recipe here. So yeah, I think that's kind of clever. And then 1000... You know what? We're just gonna go all in here. We're just gonna go crazy. With these things, you can detach them somehow, I thought. Oh yeah, you just do that, right? Yeah, so now I get the storage part back as long as they're empty. Nice. So with that, if I put these back in the system, and then I teach it the 256, and then I teach it the 1024. Yeah, this is a little bit of overkill, I'm not gonna lie, but for the loot bag system, this is gonna fill up eventually, I promise you that. So I should be able to 124. And then what do I need to combine this with? I guess I should check that, because I've never actually crafted these. I need to combine it like that. Okay, it's just glass and quartz iron. Cool. Can I make one of these? Do I have enough quartz and iron? I need 938 silicon. 500 glass. 11 cutting tools. Wow. Okay. Before I start that I may want to craft something called a crafting monitor. This guy, I believe, I'm not entirely sure if this is the right one. We'll find out. But quartz iron. Make me more, please. I'm gonna go to the Nether, I think, and mine some more. Yeah, this guy we can monitor the crafts with. Craft monitor. If this is the right guy, there are 2 different ones, and I can never remember which one is which. Yes, so you can see that's the quartz that I had there, and this is really important in case something runs wrong. Then I can see what it's stuck at, and I can refill the system. Okay, I wonder if that there may have ruined my chance of making one of these. Okay, yeah, I'm missing 6 quartz. Wow, that was... So that's how close it was for me to be able to craft it. Alright, quartz goes in. Let's try this. 1024k. Oh my goodness. Okay, start. Go, baby, go. This is gonna be... this is gonna take a lot of time. I reckon this is probably gonna take an hour for that to craft up with how slow of machines we have at the moment. Okay, let's open our loot chest from earlier. More black loud eyes. Alright, cool. So the question is what we do now. I kind of want to automate chickens. I want to automate quartz using chickens. I think that would be a really fun thing to do. And yeah, like this is something I haven't done in a long time. So I don't know. Do I want to do that now? Kind of do. And to do that, I also want to have my Nether Portal. Yeah, let's start it from the top, okay? I want to have a Nether Portal in this place over here, because right now I got to run all the way back, and it's kind of tedious, and it sucks, and all of that stuff. So, yeah, I need some more obsidian. Let's make that there, and then I'm going to need a bucket. All right, I actually made it a proper size here. So... to do this, we're gonna need to catch some chicken. And the whole idea why I want to do this before I do the loot bags, which was the original plan, is because, like, yeah, this has to do its thing before I can do anything else anyway. So, we're gonna want mob imprisonment tools. Can I craft one of these? Do I have? No, I don't have a ghast here. Okay. What about the golden lasso? This should be good enough. Yeah, okay, I can do this. I just need to do it in a crafting bench because it actually costs XP to do this. So we're gonna go and find some quartz chicken, and hopefully this links to a new portal and doesn't link me to my old one. Oh no, it's gonna link me to my old one. No. Oh, I'm gonna have to run all the way back. Okay, so... no, I can't break this. I can go through and break the other one, and then, yeah, we should be fine. The good thing with it linking us here, though, is that there are quartz chicken right over here. Boop, boop. Nice. Now I'm gonna have to make the long run back. What? It actually linked me back here? How weird is that? Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, so let's figure the chickens out, shall we? The chickens are, to my knowledge... You look like an idiot, man. Yeah, the chickens will, by default, just poop out quartz. But I think... I haven't done this since Fullcraft 2. You can make it much better. You can make like a hatchery and stuff. And then you can breed them and make them better. Henhouse? It will automatically collect items from chicken in a 9x9 radius when provided with a hay bale. Okay, so I have to put hay bales in there. And then I guess if I just have chicken walking around, their loot is gonna come in here. Which is kind of garbage, right? That's terrible. We can do that with a vacuum chest. Nesting pen. Ah, here we go. Okay. This was the thing I was thinking about. Because then you can make the chicken stuck in there. Okay, so I made 2 nesting pens. It took a lot of wheat to make that. Because we have 2 chicken. I think we can breed these as well. We gotta find that out. There's a lot of questions right now. Use animal net to capture a chicken. Oh, we need to make maybe an animal net then? Yeah, I can't put him in there. Okay. So animal net is that's the golden lasso from this mod. See, it's slowly coming back to me. Yeah, it's this thing here. Much cheaper to make as well. Don't make the golden lassos. Make these things if you want to capture chicken. Stop writing it in the comments, okay? So we pick him up and then plop him down. Nice. Okay, so you can see in Wayla it says strength 1, gain 1, growth 1. That's what we want to increase. And then the stuff that he poops out will be pooped out there. Now the question is, can I breed them whilst they're in this pen? So if I put that guy there, can I? No. No. They say breedable. How do I breed them? Isn't it seeds that chicken normally eat? I'm so bad with animals in Minecraft. I'm terrible. Oh, but these guys have already provided us with some quartz. They pooped some quartz out. The cool thing is, by the way, if you breed 2 different kinds together, like a yellow and a nether, you get a glowstone chicken. You see how that works there? You can get a glass chicken. These can produce everything for you, which is really, really sweet. Iron and nether give you quartz enriched iron. Oh, so we can actually make quartz enriched irons from chicken as well, from this mod. I think that's really cool. Breeding chickens. Roosting chickens. Okay, let's have a look at this mod then. There are apparently 3 different mods with this. Roost collector, roost, chicken breeder. Ah, more hay bales. How fun. I could very quickly automate this if I add another chest to this system. Yeah, let's do this. Let's break all of these. Boom, 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 boom. And we're just going to plonk down a chest right here. This is going to be very messy, but this should allow for all of the junk that was in here, including quartz, by the way, to be put in this chest. And we can now replace this with seeds. And this should work just like the other did. So that should bow mill it. This should harvest it. And why is it not picking it up though? That's kind of weird. Huh. How strange. It picks up the other crops, but it doesn't pick this up. What's wrong with you? Okay, I got some hay bales. And I can't remember what this was called. Chicken breeder. Alright, let's make one of these. Doing this for the first time, by the way. Have patience with me. Ooh. Okay, well, how do I get them in chicken form? That plus... This looks really cool. Is there something else from Roost? Chicken catcher. Oh, we need a chicken catcher. So we need egg, stick, and feathers. We may not have feathers and eggs. This is why this thing would be good. Again, I really feel the more this episode goes, the further this episode goes, the more I want to set this cyclic farm up. Maybe we'll dedicate the next episode to setting a lot of micro farms up. That could be fun. So that's a chicken catcher. So basically we've learned 3 different methods of picking up the chickens. That's incredible. Do I have another feather? Yes. Do I have another egg? I don't. Ah, how can I craft an egg? Can I get an egg somehow? But hey, I can get it from loot bags. Okay, here we go. Common loot bags. We're looking for an egg. It's the most stupid thing ever that we're looking for, but we need it badly. What about now? Yes, we got an egg. Nice. Okay, so chicken catcher. I'm worried about this though, that this will consume the chicken, and if so, it wouldn't make any sense to breed them. But yeah, these guys are chilling. Can I just... I guess I have to get him out first, maybe? Oh, there we go. Oh, I only needed one of these. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. Can I? Oh, I can replace him? That is awesome. That is so cool. Yeah, these in item form looks great. Okay, so if I then put them in here, do they need no seats? Okay, so I need to add seats to that. Put the seats in there. Yeah, look at that. It's doing a thing. And hopefully the stats of their baby becomes better. That is what we want to see. We want to see the stats of their baby getting better. And I guess now we have two things that we're waiting for. Is this thing done? Oh my goodness, you guys, we got the 1024k. Oh man. That is absolutely insane. So I just need to make this. Boom. Okay, 1,024 items is storable on this one disk. And of course, once we get quartz production, we're actually missing redstone. We're all out of redstone currently. That's incredible. Someone actually said that I can make the Natura trees, but I don't know if you missed the episode where I tried it, because I still haven't got it to work. All right, so we got this. We'll hold off with that though, because we are desperately out of time probably today. I've been playing for so long here, and yeah, I just want to see what happens with this before I leave you guys for today. I did charge this up. I think you could probably use it. And look at way less progress. Woo, speeding things up. This takes a lot of time though, the chicken breeder. I just found a mode called faster. That accelerates it even faster. And boom. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's a 222. You see how the stats are changed on all of these? And the parent seems to be, yeah, they're chilling. Good. So now we have a better quartz chicken. And then essentially what we want to do is, with this guy, we want to make another. Oh, this is so awesome. I really like how they've added or changed this mod. I think if we take one of the parents out and put the child in there, now these guys will have a possibility to make it even better the next time they breed. Oh wow, this faster mode is a lot faster actually. Oh, I feel like an idiot now. Still takes a lot of RF to do this though. And yeah, I think I don't understand why this is so slow. If there's any way of speeding this up by default, that would be great to know. So do let me know. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for today. Next time, we now have our 1 million storage disk, which is absolutely insane. And yeah, next time I do want to... Oh, no. Oh, it's in my inventory. It's basically all the redstone that we had. 800 redstone went into making this thing. So next time I want to set this up in a storage drive, and I want to make the loot bags automatically open and store themselves into our system. Set that up. That should be a pretty quick setup actually. And I would also like to put up the mini farms or the chickens. I'm not sure. We'll see next time what we do. I'm kind of interested in the chickens thing. We'll do a little bit of everything as always. But I've had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Of course, if you have, make sure to slam the like button down below and subscribe if you're new. And I will see you dudes in the next happy show.